Gus, the man with the teeth now, Baxter.
The man with the teeth now, yes.
All right, fellas. So last time doing this, you guys are both seniors, so you guys know the deal. With senior day. But now you guys are on the other side of it. So how does it feel knowing that the last 2 more games before you'll call it for your college career?
It's kind of crazy to finally be in these shoes, man. I mean, me and Gus came in together 5 years ago, moved in the dorms together, and
Roommates?
yeah, roommates, and now here we are. Every year you attend the ceremony and the dinner, and you see the guys leave, and you never think that you're gonna be there, but before you know it, it's here.
It's nostalgic, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here, and then you're the one leaving. You're the one saying goodbye to all the guys, and then it's the end of one chapter for you. So.
Like you said, like every year you say goodbye to, the older guys that you're friends with. You say, it was a great time playing with you, love you. You send them off, whatever. They go off into the real world and do their thing, and you're still here playing soccer. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's at the end, and it's kind of mind-boggling, really.
And really, what do you guys make of your guys' journey? You mentioned 5 years here, so this is something that will live for you for the rest of your life wherever you guys go. So what do you guys take away from this last 5 years you spent in a program that ups and downs, whatever it might be, but you guys were here through thick and thin?
Yeah, definitely relationships is definitely one. I met some of my best friends that I consider my friends for life here. Also, obviously the soccer part, it's not every day you get to play soccer. Sometimes you grow old at some point and you can't move around, so you lose the obligation to play the game you love. What about you?
It's been a great journey. It's been 5 years of this being your life, day in and day out, and there's no really replacement for it. So it's kind of crazy to think you have to step into something else now. Like you said, 5 years we've been together, and like me, Zay, and Gus have all been here for 5 years. We're kind of the 3 guys who've been here through everything, and I just hope that we made this a better program. We just left it better than when we came here.
I'm pretty sure you guys are not gonna miss all the fitness tests, all the all the things prior to the season. So what is life gonna be for you guys?
Me personally, I just enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy working out, so that's something for me that was never an issue. But life after, it's just, I don't know. So I just got to figure it out. And just, soccer kind of gives you purpose for everything you do. No matter where you are, you kind of think about, all right, I got to do this. I got to stay ready for that. I got to stay fit for this. And now you don't have that, so now you kind of got to find a different purpose for everything that you do.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing I'm going to miss about playing college soccer is having the lessons of being down and fighting back to win, or just the history that we've been going through here for the past 5 years of not always being the most successful team, but still fighting every day and still coming with that adversity kind of mentality to practice, to training. That's something I'm going to miss a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I think just the whole team aspect, the competitive aspect, they're working for something every day, working to get better, having something to look forward to. I think that's really what I'm going to miss the most.
Yeah.
And then Gus, final question to you. It seems like from the sidelines, you are the guy that tries to get everybody, you bring the energy to, when you guys are warming up and stuff. How's it going to feel going through the last warm-ups, going through, the last time you shake hands with the captains, thinking it's like, and once you start seeing that 90-minute coming up, and just realizing, really to both of you, it's like, damn, it's over.
Honestly, to get the most success out of the game is probably to just not even think about that and just pretend like you have another game coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the only way to get through it. If you want to perform well. If I'm caught up on this being my last soccer game, I'm going to overthink everything, Yeah. Every time the ball comes to me, I'm probably going to lose it because I'm trying to think of doing too much or whatever, That's just a situation where once the game's over, you'll probably cry a little bit. You'll probably have your moments of emotions, and then it'll pass. But during the game, probably just going to pretend like it didn't even happen.
Yeah, just like it's another game.
Yeah.
So you probably kind of answered my question a little bit there, actually. But how do you prepare to deal with the extra emotion? Is it just try not to think about it, or is it something you kind of tackle head
I think
deal with
it's
that?
definitely been something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Like, as the time comes closer, something definitely that's like, wow, the last game's coming, it's coming, and I think when the time comes, the day comes, you know, and the day is something we've done for the last, you know, majority of our lives. So it's just another game, and tackle it like it's another game, prepare for it like it's just another game. So can't really put too much emotion into it. Kind of enjoy it and just take it for what it is.
Exactly. I was gonna say that's something that you like mentally prep yourself before the game. Like even before warm-ups, you'll say like, "Damn, this is it. This is my last game." Kind of let that pressure set in, and then build off of it. And then from warm-up, you just go in and do your thing. That's probably what.
Yeah, once you
it's
get
gonna look
going,
like.
it's it's the same thing that we've been doing all year. Just another game. Once you get in that mindset and mentality.
And you guys said, you're on the other side of senior day now. There was a time where you guys were the freshmen, the sophomores. Kind of now that you're the seniors and you're, one of the leaders on this team, kind of looking, back down at the younger guys, you kind of at all see who could kind of be yourselves and rise up to the top, or?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
little glimpses of that, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. We already have those guys, and those are guys we also lean on as well to kind of help us bring the team together and stuff. So
Want to throw any names out there,
we'll leave that for the coach. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They're all the young guys are ballers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
They'll all come up and ball out.
Majority
so
of the
don't worry
guys.
about it.
Majority of the guys are younger. Majority of the guys starting are sophomores and juniors, and so there's a lot of promise in the future coming up.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that won't be an issue.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know you say you treat it like another game, but if on the final game someone does a red card style offense on the other team or whatever, is there anything holding you back from not making sure,
I mean,
just kidding.
no, it's a good question. I mean, obviously that's something you think about. That might be even something that you
It's
say
it's
ahead
always
of
something
time.
you joke about.
But at the end of the
definitely.
day, we're playing in front of kids. We're playing in front of families. It's best to stay away from that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, do you think about it? It might cross your head. But
Yeah.
will you do anything about it? No.
Yeah.
Right on. Good answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that. Just kind of going back to that moment within the game. I know you picked up a yellow card from that, maybe one that you didn't think you should have gotten.
Yeah.
But what just goes through your mind there when that happens? You see one of your players down.
Yeah. Well, in a competitive game, especially at the college level, emotions get high, and when that happened to Isaiah, I ran in there. I didn't run in there with the intention of throwing my hands at people. I didn't even do that, actually. I went in there. I kind of went in there because at first when Isaiah got fouled, he was pretty much the only Humboldt State player within like 5 yards of him. Everyone else were from the other team. So I kind of wanted to insert myself in there, if not to have Isaiah's back, to at least kind of just let everybody know that that's not okay, because like Fred said, most people would consider that a red card offense, and it obviously wasn't for some reason. So,
The
but
same
that's
thing
how
kinda
that's how it
happened with
goes.
me, too.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, the same thing in the East. That's why I've been out for the last 2 weeks.
Literally.
Same thing happened in the East Bay game, but fortunately for Zay, he's able to get up and still play. But fortunately for me, I had to miss 4 games in my senior year because of someone's decision like that as well.
Yeah.
So.
Right, which is a huge bummer. Are you able to be in net?
Yeah, I will be playing this weekend. Yeah,
Good to hear.
it's been a long 2 weeks trying to get healthy, consistent training room, but finally I'm getting there. So
Great
yeah,
to hear.
yeah.
And then how is it going to be for you getting to work with this defensive line for the last couple of times?
Defensive line is different. You guys kind of build a bomb back there. You guys kind of go through the ups and downs together. People look on you when you get scored on. People look at you when the game doesn't go well. So it's definitely a different bond back there, and it's definitely different trust. Like you have to have trust in everybody, and that's something I'm definitely gonna miss.
And I guess don't want to focus too much on it being the last game, but what sticks out from these last 5 years? You've been here for a minute.
Definitely this year.
I think the progression each and
Yeah.
every year is really what stuck out the most. Is that we've continued to grow every single year, and I think since I've been here, this is the best year we've had playing overall. And like Fred said, the record doesn't show. Last year we had relatively the same record, but we didn't play nearly as well as we were playing this year.
Yeah.
Last year we had to win the last 3 games in a row to get to 7 wins, and we were already at 7 wins at the end of the season with still games to play. And we could have easily had 2 to 3 more wins in that category.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Thank you.
Fellas, one more question. I forgot to ask you guys about, Fred has been here, and he's played an integral part of the program. He knows you guys, so how's it been, working with him for such a long time, and just, why do you believe that he is the right guy to like turn the program around and really make, Humboldt State soccer a powerhouse in the CCAA?
Well, like you said, we've been here for 4 years. He recruited us. We've known him for a long time, and Fred just brings a different kind of passion that that everyone just needs to follow in. And if everybody follows that passion, everybody's gonna be on the right track. So it's just guys need to get together and believe in themselves. I think the thing is, Fred believes in us more than we believe in ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And once guys start believing in themselves as much as Fred does, it's all gonna just start flowing.
Yep. Yeah, Fred sees the potential in all of us, and that's why he pushes us so hard from a competitive standpoint, because he trusts in our ability to play good soccer and win games more than anybody else does.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for 4 years, and there's a reason we stayed here, and there's a reason we redshirted for him. There's a reason we stayed here for 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the guy to turn this program around, definitely.
Anything else for these guys?
Rob, being out for the past few games, what's been your assessment of Tab Hines in goal taking over?
He's definitely done well. It wasn't an easy position to kind of step in and like that. But that's the thing about a team. He's got to be the next man up, and you've always got to be ready. So it's definitely been hard not being able to play his last 4 games, just because the trust that I built in with the defense and everything. So it's definitely stepping in as a goalkeeper is a lot different than stepping in.
Mm-hmm.
Subbing in as a striker, subbing in the midfield. It's something you kind of get a feel for. You kind of get your groove. You kind of get things going, and so it's not always the easiest position, but he's definitely done well and got a win this past weekend. So I think it's been good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good questions, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So you know, SF State alum.